Good morning. Um, another day. Welcome to the channel. This is Great Cloudy Day, the channel. I'm Great Cloud. Great Cloud, sage of the eternal moment. And I'm going to try to knock this video out here. It's going to be Jesus calling. And I feel I may get out again today. I got out yesterday for a little while. Uh, it it's rough. Or I can't. There's so much I really need to be doing just here at the trailer, but when you're caught up in your head, sometimes the only thing I know to do is if I feel well enough, if I feel like I can manage walking a certain ways and going and being, you know, out of my head for a minute, because I can put my headphones on, take off one foot in front of the other, and then usually I go into a town area, which is a few miles away, and I try to just spend an hour or two, flunking around up and back and forth through the small area of town because it's not a very big, it's not very much there. At least it keeps me. It's like I'm not cooped up in the trailer, and if I'm sitting here not doing anything that I really should be doing, it, then it's detrimental to me. And I've noticed the best thing I can do sometimes is go out and even though it does put a hurting on me physically sometimes. But I'm going to read this real quick. November 12th. This is a time of abundance in your life. Your cup runneth over with blessings. After plodding uphill for many weeks, you are now traipsing through lush meadows, drenched in warm sunshine. I want you to enjoy to the full. I want you to enjoy to the full this time of ease and refreshment. I delight in providing it for you. Sometimes my children hesitate to receive my good gifts with open hands. Feelings of false guilt creep in, telling them they don't deserve to be so richly blessed. This is nonsense thinking because no one deserves anything from me. My kingdom is not about earning and deserving. It's about believing and receiving. When a child of mine balks at accepting my gifts, I am deeply grieved. When you receive my abundant blessings with a grateful heart, I rejoice. My pleasure in giving and your pleasure in receiving flow together in joyous harmony. And then for reference down here, it gives you Psalm 23, verse 5, John 3, verse 16, Luke chapter 11, 9 through 10, Romans 8, verse 32. When I read this to myself right before recording this, I felt this ending, or in this second paragraph, my kingdom is not about earning and deserving, but about believing and receiving. But, and it talks about people being hesitant. I realize sometimes, like what I was talking about, having to get out because I've just been stuck in a place that has not been comfortable for me mentally, and obviously because I'm still struggling with doing the content and trying to stay on schedule here. But sometimes, from last week to this week, I have gotten out several times, and so far, each time that I've went to decide that I was going to walk, I ended up with a ride to and from wherever I needed to go and got dropped off, and then I would find a way back at some point. What I'm saying is, I also come from the old mind. I had a mindset years ago of if I don't get out and about, then I don't know what the day's going to bring. Because one thing's for sure, I do know is if I sit here at the trailer, okay, there is plenty of cleaning to do. But if I don't get to it and I lay in my bed and I'm in some weird rut where I'm not even getting up to do the basic of essentials, if I'm given a day where I feel like I can get out and make it to where people are and kill a couple of hours out in the fresh air, it turns out to be better for me, even if I may at the end of the day be hurting. And sometimes after a journey like that, I may have to wait a few more days and give my feet rest. But I can only be stagnant for so long that I have to get out and be physically doing something. And if it's as simple as putting my backpack on and one foot in front of the other. But that's what I think my day might bring. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to upload this. And until next time, Mr. Grey Cloud says to the eternal moment, over and out. Ditto.